All right, YouTube, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. We got Monday Night Football, Rams taking on the Dolphins. In today's video, I'm going to give my prediction on the side. I'll give you my prediction on the total. Got a couple player prop spots that I'm liking in this game as well. But guys, if you want to know my final plays, so I'm actually rolling with myself, those will be posted for free on the Guy Boston Sports site, which will be in the pinned comments. So make sure to keep an eye on that. But like I said, Rams taking on the Dolphins. Where do we go in this one? So Rams come into this one 4-4 at home, 3-1. I feel like that's worth noting. Dolphins on the other side, 2-6 on the road, 1-3. But the Dolphins have kind of like a shuffled experiences so far this year, right? Like what, 2.5 weeks in, they had Tua, now he comes back. Like obviously that is taken into consideration when we talk about this. But overall, my spread lean here would still be the Rams minus the 2.5. One, because odds makers coming in with that number. I feel like that shows that, okay, well, the Rams are at home and they should be the favorites here, right? Because one thing I will note, I talked about the Dolphins injuries and whatnot. The Rams have had the exact same, other than the quarterback, the exact same injuries, maybe worse. Like their 1 and 2 receivers got banged up. Defense banged up, and now they come into this one. Both teams starting to get fully healthy. Okay, we're looking at 2.5. That's a field goal number. I like the Rams minus the points. And I will say, the Rams defense probably is still better than the Dolphins defense. I'm not trying to say that the Rams defense is good. It's almost more of a like, okay, well, if we compare the two, yeah, one of them has the defensive edge. Now, when we look into the offensive side of things, and in fact, let's go ahead and dive into the spreadsheet here. You look at this, Miami. Now, obviously, this is all inclusive of, the running backs being hurt, and then Tua being hurt, and everyone being banged up on the offensive side for Miami. But Rams have had the offensive injury issue as well, and look where they rank. Still sort of like middle of the pack. Now they had their quarterback, and I feel like that is the biggest thing that we need to talk about here. One has a quarterback, one just got the quarterback back. But either way, 2.5 points, that's not enough to make me lean towards the Dolphins. So I do lean Rams minus the points. Do I roll with that myself? Well, keep an eye on the final plays. But overall, I think my main thing here would be the over. Now, I know we have a thing about primetime plays and X, Y, and Z and how they've been pretty sluggish. But again, if we dive into this dashboard here, what do we see? All right, a lot of green. Look down at the defensive DVOA rankings. Neither one of these teams have had the best of years in terms of defense. And now you're getting Tua coming back. And hopefully we're thinking that Tyreek is healthy and everyone's healthy on both sides, right? How could you not look at an over with two bad defenses and some of the best offensive names in the industry? So I do look at the Rams minus the points, but I will say that I get there's a little something going on here where I'm like, Dolphins didn't get their fair shake this year, right? But overall, when you look at that, I'm like, well, it's still the Rams defense may even still be better, which is crazy. So Dolphins minus the points. I like the over. And then in terms of player props, I got one that I'm looking at here. It's Colby Parkinson. I feel like he will thrive, I should say, on the side of, Cooper Kupp's back. Okay, Puka got injured, but it was back. Now he might play as well. If both those guys play, this is where he gets his money. Now, obviously, right around here is when, no Cooper, no Puka, and then he gets 0 receptions or 0 targets even when they're back. But this guy is a lot better than 1.5 receptions. You look at him last year, okay, up and down, but when you think about it, where did the Rams kind of struggle last year? Oh, with injuries. Look at how he finished the year. 4 of his last 5 weeks, 2 catches. In this season, right? Okay, where did he thrive? With injuries. 1.5 catches at this point is not exactly the most ridiculous thing to ask for. You look at it from a receiving yards perspective, I do get that. 22.5 is a lot, but from a plus 105 perspective, I don't mind that either. But last week or 2 weeks ago, I guess, is what I would say is how I would see it. Like, obviously, he comes in, catches the ball 17 yards, still had 2 receptions. That's why I started with the receiving, receptions over under in the first place. But if you're looking for more value, so 160, 170 on the receptions, you look at his yards, you get plus 105. I don't care if guys are in or out. I feel like he's earned the keep of, hey, that's the Tyler Higbee of the past 2 seasons. Now, yes, he's had 2 off weeks, but who is he going to go to if all of a sudden we clamp down on Cooper or one of them are injured, but clamp down on Cooper, clamp down on Pakua? Boom. This is the guy. So I do think that over 1.5 receptions and also 22.5 receiving yards, it's probably where I would go in terms of a player prop. But overall, I do want you guys to know that, and I mean this genuinely, this line is at 2.5 for a reason, because Rams and Dolphins have kind of gone through the same, we're good, 2 good teams. We've been bitten by injury. And when I say injury, skill position injury, no one in the world knows exactly what these teams are capable of because of that. So I feel like that should be worth noting, worth throwing in. But overall, give me the Rams minus the 2.5 at home. I feel like Matt Stafford versus Tua, regardless of competition, should be the lean in terms of quarterback play. And then you throw in the fact that Puka and Cooper Kupp should be healthy, then yes. Parkinson, I like him a lot, but I just feel like there's a lot on the Rams side that makes a lot more sense than the Dolphins. But I will say, for plus money, 22.5 for Colby Parkinson, let's get my gears going. That's what I would say. But guys, that is what I will say for today's video. Overall, obviously, we have been in a weird position. And in fact, if you made your way into this video, I got a good message for you. Cue it. Ev queuing Evan in this spot, right? But what I would say is that, guys, I do appreciate all the support on the new channel. And if you're not aware that you're watching a new channel, that is good and bad, because it's like, oh, we played the game right, that like same thumbnail, same title, like we'll get the new people. But if you're not aware, you're watching a new channel. And I do truly believe that we got a little bit of a raw end of the stick when it comes to why we needed a new channel. I've given updates on X and on the site, but whatever. I do truly appreciate everyone that tunes in and likes this video and whatnot. And even this video that you're watching, should I say it? No, I will say it. I'm recording this hours after the fact, but rewatching and editing this video, yeah, a few drinks in me. So if you're watching this at this point, comment drinks, because I feel like that's where this industry should get to without having to act like it's like taboo or an issue that we're there. You know what I mean? Like, now I'm rewatching it and editing it, and I'm like, F. Either way, it's like, hey, all right, just, I want to, I guess I just want to be real in the sense that, yeah, since times have been tough, we're finding good things and all this. And I truly do believe that being us and being authentic and being me is why it makes us our channel, which is, I guess, why I would tell you even at this point that I'm drinking while making these, correlations or analytics and whatnot. But at the same time, I don't think I've ever prided myself as like the best sports bettor, so I feel like that's okay, right? Either way, guys, I do want to say thank you so much and so much for the ability to just start a new channel. I know people comment being like, ability, like, no, you are the person, that's why we follow wherever you go. That's not how it works. I know everyone will say, oh, wherever you go, we'll follow. But that's not the case, and I'm aware of that. You guys made my life, and YT at one point tried to tear it down, and you guys still made it made. So I do appreciate that. But either way, guys, I do appreciate all the support. And yeah, we've been on a run. I don't know how Sunday shakes out as of this point, but it sucked as a creator in this world in the last week. Hopefully we do okay with our picks, but I hope that you guys appreciate the content versus the picks, because if it was all up to the picks, be a kick in the face because of what we went through. We don't need to get into that there, but you guys know I'm always willing to peel back the curtain a little bit. There you have it. We got more to talk about in the future, but I'll catch you guys in the next one, right? Peace out.